Papa, look into my eye. Papa. I'm Big Bird, and you're watching Interview with the Monster.
The show nobody asked for. Interview with a Monster.
Pop some corn and
Let out a scream.
drink some blood and
Cause a big scene.
watch them talk.
On the screen, it's Interview with a Monster.
Sing it!
Interview with a Monster. Interview
With the monster! Okay, let's start this shit. How'd you first get into horror?
I was just like 4 years old. Now think about it. 4 years old, that's a wee little bird before it was a big bird. But nah, just seeing like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, then seeing Large Marge come out of nowhere, traumatized the fuck out of me. And the Toxic Crusader, that one was a good one because like it's a man who's a nerd, but then he gets bullied, falls into some toxic waste, and then he gets all buffed and takes revenge, and it's just gory, fun campiness. Like, I'm talking like some fucked up shit happens in that shit. Like, I'm talking like one man gets his balls pulled off. Like, that shit was dummy hard.
What if I told you I was dummy hard right now?
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing. So tell me about your first visit to Knott Scary Farm.
My first time visiting Knott Scary Farm was 2003, and the one maze I remember that I went through and that I fucking loved so much because of the layout was, I think it was
Carnival of Carnivorous Clowns?
Yeah, Carnivorous Clowns. And I remember I was walking through that shit and it was dope as fuck because one, I liked the music that they used for it. I loved the fucking like effects. My other mazes that I remember going through was like, you know, Doll Factory, Sleepy Hollow Mountain for the log ride, Asylum, London of Terror was also a good one too, and then Malice in Wonderland, that one was goated.
Any more?
Some people may have probably not liked it, but I did. I thought Red Bear's Revenge was cool. I thought it was cool. And then Hatchet High. Hatchet High is my fucking all-time favorite.
So tell me about your first haunt audition.
They would give you the option. You could either go into this room and audition to go for Streets. But if you get Streets, like cool. But if you don't get Streets, you go to the other room to get placed in a maze. So at first I was a little nervous thinking you had to audition for both, but I was still shy at the time because I was fresh out of community college and like, you know, I was trying to meet people like friends and stuff. And I went in and I asked like what spots are open, and they said Pinocchio Unstrung, and I said I really like that maze, and then they said would you like to be a donkey boy? And then they were like, you know, you would be like the tallest one of all, and then I was like, yeah, sure. And I remembered when I came out of the room and then someone yelled, oh, there's the two last jackasses that got the donkey boy spots. And I was like, fuck you, it's something.
So what did you like about being in Pinocchio Unstrung?
Just being like having fun and acting like a jackass, like literally, you know, DBL, which means donkey boy love. Shout out all my Pleasure Island boys. And like, you know, being labeled the tallest donkey, and that was the year I found out that, hey yo, your haunt name's Big Bird, because the true story of that name was some drunk dude was walking with his girl, and the girl was like, babe, what the fuck was that? And the dude's really drunk as shit, like I'm talking like stumble drunk, and he just goes, I don't know, babe. It's just some big fucking bird. And then my homie was just waiting behind the curtain, started laughing, and I just got told it's my haunt name. I've had a lot of good years in Pinocchio because I went from playing a donkey boy, playing a puppeteer, and then getting Red Barn and getting makeup for the first time. And that shit was fun because Red Barn was kind of like the maze that was kind of like, you want to push yourself to go there. So I used to fucking take edible crickets, and I used to take like fucking food color, and I used to like put it in my mouth, and I would drip it out, and they would always have me in front of like the front. So it was always fun because I got to scare in front of the line, and I used to come out and I would drip out and ooze out the stuff right in front of the people and tell them like, I was like, that's that famous Knott's Berry Farm sauce.
What's that favorite Knott's Berry Farm sauce made out of?
If you know, you know.
So what else about Red Barn?
It was a fun time. I saw Corbin Blue come through one time.
Who the fuck is Corbin Blue?
For real? What the fuck, bro?
So what did you do to Corbin Blue?
Grabbed a piece of string from the table, and I ran up to him and I said, hey, come on, let's play jump rope, jump in. And then he just started laughing because, ha ha ha, Disney star, ha ha, nostalgia. And then my one scare actor friend came up to me and he's like, you can't interact with celebrities. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna interact with them because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like we're scaring this and that. We're not going around like, I'm gonna follow you on Instagram and hashtag the fuck. No, just interact, move on. It's like that simple.
So at the Red Barn, you auditioned for Camp Snoopy and you got it. Tell me about your character there.
My character was a faceless soldier, and it wasn't really like, I didn't have like a character established until I was scaring one night, and then someone told me like, oh, I'm now promoting you to tower. And then they told me because of your height and because like you move like a tower, like you can knock over shit like a tower or like a fucking like thing. I made it as a thing. Like Tower was just kind of like a war veteran, but at the same time he had like an explosion hit his face, and then he tried to like get his face all reconstructed, but I think the Green Witch, or at the time it was the conductor, someone messed him up and left him like this curse where one side is normal and then the other side is just all of his like mistakes and like past tragic things. But I kind of resembled it as like a two-faced thing with different personalities. So it's like he's trying to fight himself, but he's trying to concern like, oh yeah, I can fix this, and then the other half is like, no, you can't. We have to just like decide what we're gonna do. And like this thing is like he loves to sever toes and keeps it in a bag.
Toes? What kind of toes are you into?
I like the cheddar cheese toes with mozzarella with a Kobe Jack on the side. So good in the tummy. Drink it down with a cheesy Faygo on top of that with toe flavored. Tastes like Travis Scott piss.
When you think of haunt, what comes to mind other than toes?
Shit, a lot of penis jokes, a lot of death drops, and a lot of maze monsters yelling at their little fling during the season that you didn't show me attention, now I'm mad at you.
What did you say?
Bro, did you just interrupt the burning of the Wicker Men right now?
What did you say? I'm sorry, you're confusing me, man. Okay, anyway, tell me a funny story about Guess.
There's one time my friend James, aka Hank, was getting bullied by like these group of guests, like these two dudes. They look like something out of a soap opera type Long Beach type of motherfuckers with tank tops, knockoff chains that don't even look real, fake ice as shit. And they're drunk as shit off like liquor, and like they're trying to like tell us like, like, oh, we make more money, my dad's a broke stalker, and I'm like, telling them like to knock it off, and like, you guys are a joke. And then I said something like, I don't give a crap what your daddy does, I'm pretty sure you just leech off your daddy's money like a bunch of moochers. And then I just told the like security guy like, hey yo, like, can you take care of them? They smell like alcohol, you can breathe, you can smell it on their breath. And they were trying to change the whole like conversation But I told the guy, and the guy got the thing. He's like, all right, I'm gonna kick you guys out. But as soon as I went on break, and I just hear this really small piece of shit just go, if anybody sees the tall monster with like a small hat, tell him to meet me at the parking lot because me and my homie are gonna fuck you up. Yeah, I would really like to see that. You guys can't even walk and stumble out of the park like a bunch of idiots.
Them drunk motherfuckers. Have you ever shit yourself at haunt?
Not necessarily. No. I did rip my underwear multiple times, like sliding, so like knowing that I was going bare ball backing while sliding with just my fucking pants. Even though my underwear ripped, I had my other like shits on, so it was covering my. But just know when I was sliding on one of those nights last year, I was fucking going bare clean, like fucking, like when I went for a slide, like it was nice with a breeze, like everyone's saying it was hot. I was good, like, you know, but it was kind of hard, like just to be like, oh shit, it's a baddie, and then go over there and be like, okay, all right, night's almost over.
So what did you learn from that?
Bring spare underwear, because if your underwear rips, then you're fucked. Because then you're just like, well, I don't want my schlong to fucking go back and forth when I'm sliding back and forth and shit.
Speaking of sliding, what are your thoughts on the Slider Shack?
Sometimes I just go in there to fart, bro. Like sometimes when you need to fucking pass gas, or I'll go there and I'll just take a large fucking juicy fart out and then like walk away.
Can you fart for me on command right now? Huele mal. Oh.
What the fuck? Do you speak Spanish? Do you speak fucking Taco Bell?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Bro, what are you? What are you, a bean and cheese boner?
Well, this interview took a quick shit. Do you have any ideas to get it back on track?
Wait a second, let's do a flashback.
My name is Evan White, and my haunt name is Big Bird.
What a spectacular flashback. Now, do you have any advice for people who want to go into scare acting?
You gotta just be gracious and grateful for like what you get, and then surely then after you'll end up getting like that opportunity to be like, hey yo, we want you out here type shit. And it's like once you get that, you gotta be like, all right, I gotta humble myself, but also at the same time is like, you know, just do it because you fuck with the event and it's your shit. And Halloween's the shit. You get paid to scare, and you know, you fucking have a good time with your bros and all your homegirls. And like honestly, even like when it's the last night or something, like it's emotional. We all like cry, we all hug each other, we all understand that like, you know, we won't see each other for a while, but when it's haunt season, that's like, it's like, it feels like a family reunion almost. Like it feels like damn, I haven't seen you in a while, you look great, and like all that stuff, and like, you know, just catching up. And I think that's like beautiful, you know, working haunt, just like it brings people out of their comfort shell, or just, you know, them being nervous, and it just inspires them to like open up so that way they can be themselves, and like that way they don't have to like please all the other social crowds, you know. Just do haunt because you love it. You shouldn't have to like give a fuck what others think. That's what I think, and honestly that's why I still do it to this day, and I love this shit.
What else do you love?
I gotta say, when a churro goes deep lodged in your throat, you just be like, damn, they put a lot of cinnamon on this shit. But if you're staring at your that's real romance right there.
Are you romantic?
What's up, baby girl? It's your first haunt? Damn, you got the icy, you got the churro. Yeah, I bit it. What you gonna do? Oh, I scared you? I'm working so hard to please you.
Damn, if I had a pussy, it would be wet right now. Anyway, What is one mistake people make at Haunt?
Like motherfuckers eating the Frito burrito and then blowing up the goddamn bathroom. Come into that shit fucking feeling like the fucking scene from Terminator Judgment Day. Just get fucking blasted through a fucking fence and shit by a Frito burrito. Go just disintegrate.
Speaking of disintegrating, where do you see yourself in 50 years, Big Bird?
Slider retirement home. Yeah, that's the reason why I got into my love of Haunt, and it's like just the one place where I can go and feel accepted and have like a great time and not have to worry about like life's problems. Like I just keep doing it because it's a passion, and it's been nothing but a non-stop journey of like fun, loss of blood or sweat, tears, teeth, but it's okay, we got them new teeth, so we Gucci. And basically just, you know, from all the love and support I've gotten from everyone over the years, it's been an awesome journey, and I just hope that we all can inspire the next amount of monsters that want to come forth and enjoy this fucking awesome job that we call home. And yeah.
Before we wrap this up, do you have anything you want to say?
C4 rankers. Yeah. That's all I got. Fire it up!